A Kenyan court has sentenced a member of the Shabaab militant group to a total of 80 years in prison. Abdirazak Muktar was sentenced to serve 20 years in prison for the first count of giving support to commission terror activities and other 10 years for each of the other 6 counts. The sentences will run concurrently.
The 24-year-old sat pensively in court as Principal Magistrate Joyce Gandani read her ruling.
But we're heading to carry out a terrorist act. And this terrorist act could be any of the ones I've named above. And I've basically said 1, 2, 3, 4.
And when all was said and done, he was sentenced to 20 years in jail, found guilty of being a member of the outlawed Al-Shabaab terrorist group. Abdirazak Muktar, a young businessman from Mandera County who owned a car hire business, was charged with counts of engaging in terror activities after his vehicle was allegedly found with 8 handheld grenades in Mandera town on the 31st of May 2014. Judge Joyce Gandani, while issuing her ruling, said that the prosecution proved its case beyond reasonable doubt against Muktar, who was arrested in June 2014 at the Masai Mara Game Reserve. The young man has spent the last 2 years in prison trying to exonerate himself from any blame. A tough task considering the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, which was acting as the prosecution in this case, presented evidence in court consisting of photographs of the Westgate attack, as well as pictures of Samantha Lithwaite and Osama bin Laden that were in Muktar's possession. The prosecution also brought forward a video recording of Muktar urging youths to join in the fight with the Al-Shabaab. The former car hire operator was also charged with sending invitations using his cell phone for a radicalization meeting at the Masjid Musa Mosque on February the 2nd. In total, Abdirazak was charged with 7 counts of terrorism, having received 10-year jail terms for 6 of them, but will only be serving a maximum of 20 years since the sentences will be running concurrently. He, however, says that he will be appealing that ruling. Timothy Otieno, KTN News.